Hi, it's Art again from Few Texts Later, and today we will be taking a quick look at a security camera from Ezviz. Let's see what it offers and how to set this up. Ezviz reached out to us to see if we can review their Wi-Fi indoor pan and tilt camera, the C6N, and of course, I said yes. So shout out to Ezviz for sending this device over and for sponsoring today's video. But that will not change the fact that if there's something that we don't like, of course, I will definitely let you know. And if you're interested in picking one up, the C6N is currently at $39.99. Link is in the video description below. Now let's check what the specs are. Again, what we got here is the C6N smart home camera from Ezviz. It has a 2 megapixel camera sensor that can shoot a full HD video or 1080p. You can download the Ezviz app from Apple App Store and Google Play, which we will talk about later. On the side, it's a motorized pan and tilt camera that can cover a 360-degree field of view by rotating from its base. It can track motion. You can use the two-way audio to listen and talk to the person on the other side of the camera. Supports night vision and you can watch the live feed from the app. And it only works with a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. It can work with an SD card, which is up to 256 gigabytes. You can subscribe to their cloud storage, and at the back, you only got the device info like the model number and the serial number. And on the other side, it only shows you the basic functionality of the camera. Now let's open the box and see what we got in here. So we got the quick start guide. We got the camera in this cardboard housing, I think to prevent the camera from damage due to shipping. And that's about it. Now, in this box, we have a very long micro USB to USB-A cable for power. And on the other side are the power brick, screw and plastic anchors, a mounting base, and a mounting sticker. And that's everything we have in the box. Time to set this up. First, download the Ezviz app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Create an account. Make sure you're putting your country and a working email since the app will be sending you a set of code through email and text. Once you're in, tap the plus sign on the upper right corner, then tap cameras, then scan the QR code. The code says that here are either located from the camera itself or from the quick start guide. Once you were able to scan it, it will show the exact model of the camera you're adding. Then tap next, then scroll down, tap start, then plug the camera in, give it like few seconds, then the LED indicator should start flashing. If it didn't light up, unplug the camera, then plug it back in. Otherwise, tap the checkbox, then hit next. Then connect to your Wi-Fi network by selecting your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Then enter the password. If you have multiple Wi-Fi network, select the closest one to where you plan on installing the camera. Then tap next. You can now set a name for your camera and add it to a room. Give it a minute since it will go through the installation process. After that, it will now show you live feed. That means you're all good. Just create a passcode for security purposes. Now, let's just go over all the things that you can do from the app. Whenever you open the app, there is this snapshot of the last motion that the camera detected. You can play and pause the feed through this play button. Below, you have options to take a snapshot, record a live feed, PTZ or pen, tilt, and zoom. Now, let's check first what PTZ offers. So you got this joystick to control the camera to the left side, then to the right, tilt it upwards, then down. Then you have the option to take a photo 360 degrees. Then on the upper right corner, there's your settings where you can enable audio, status light, IR for night vision, alarm notification, auto tracking. This is where you can see which Wi-Fi it's connected to as well, storage status, You can enable or disable encryption as well. Flip the image if you're mounting it upside down. Now you can go back to advanced settings to change the quality of the feed to original, soft, and vivid. I kept it to original. You can, by the way, enable auto tracking in here as well. Speaking of auto tracking, the camera is doing a fairly good job in keeping up with any movement. But of course, if you're running around, most definitely the camera can keep up and lose you already. But as far as walking around it, it's pretty good. Now, it's time to set this up through your preferred assistant. All apps mentioned in the video are both available from Google Play and Apple App Store. First, let's do it through Google Assistant. Once Google Home app is open, when you already set up the camera through the Ezviz app, normally the Google Home app will require you to add your Ezviz accounts to Google Home with a single tap. In that way, it's easier to connect the device to your Google Assistant. If no prompt shows up, that's okay. Tap the plus sign from the upper right corner. Then select Works with Google. Enter your Ezviz details, and then after that, if you go back to the main home screen, you can now scroll all the way down and you will see the camera is now added to the Google Home app. You can change the name of the device for easy voice control and add it to a room for a more customized approach to tailor fit the look of your app. Once it's added, you need to make sure first that the image encryption is disabled from the Ezviz app. Then you can start viewing the live feed from any Google Assistant enabled displays, whether it's through a smart clock like the Lenovo Smart Clock, smart displays like the Nest Hubs, and even through an Android TV and Google TV. Now, integrating the camera specifically to Amazon A had my head spinning. I spent maybe an hour trying to figure out and researching if I can add the camera to the Alexa app. I checked the actual skill and see if what are the things I'm missing. But in here it says the camera is not supported. When I decided to quit it altogether, then a few days later, I tried again and to my surprise, it actually works. So here's how. Open the Amazon Alexa app, head over to More, then Skills and Games, search for Ezviz skill, enter your logins, then tap Authorize. Select your camera, in this case the C6N. They will send you a verification code to your email and text. Once the code is entered and you already disabled the image encryption from the Ezviz app, here you go. You can now check the live feed to any of your Echo displays, Fire tablets, and any Fire Stick capable TVs. So what are my first impressions? Build quality is great. It has some weight. I think that is because of the rotating base. That allows the camera to pan 360 degrees. As far as the quality of the feed, it's good at daytime and acceptable during the nighttime. Since I place it on a countertop, there are some reflections during the night. As far as the actual navigation from the Ezviz app, at first it can be overwhelming since there's a lot of options, but so far so good. And using the camera to watch the feed to any smart displays, it works as advertised, so no complaints about that. So far, only issue I've found is the integration with the Alexa app at first, but once it works, it's perfect from that point on. So do I recommend it? Kinda. If you're in the market for a rotating camera, go ahead, you can purchase it now. But if you're still undecided, kindly wait a little longer since we will be creating another video about our experience with the camera after a few months and see if there are any issues we may face along the way. But again, so far, I never had any issues whatsoever. If you have one of this, let us know in the comment section how's your experience so far. And yeah, there you go. That's our unboxing and setup video for the C6N Smart Home Pan and Tilt Camera from Ezviz. We will be creating again another video after a few months, so consider subscribing. And if this video helps you in any way, please give it a like. And if you want to pick this up, again, I will drop the link in the description below. Check it out. Thanks again to Ezviz for sending this camera over and for supporting the channel. This is Art again from Feedback Later. Thanks so much for watching and see you in our next video.